Howdy. Welcome back to another fucking video. I've decided to continue. I've just decided to continue making these videos. I don't think I was gonna stop. I think I like saying it out loud. But here we are. Got a nice little poem called "The Fire Tree" that I wanted to read out, and then we'll do a little reflection. The Fire Tree by Robert Longley. Robert Longley sounds familiar, I believe. I don't know why, but like there's sometimes I read a poem or the poet or the author of the poem, and I'm almost certain I've like come across it before. It just sounds like a familiar name. So, yes, we'll get into it. The Fire Tree. A dance of light and magic, with a rustling of leaves, a drama for the senses that forms our core beliefs. The roots are hidden from us, though the strength is always there, creating bits of magic for all of us to share. Branches form the framework to manipulate the light, creating nature's fire as a present for our sight. Whether one or maybe many, the fire lies in wait for the magic to come together that with us it does create. So a little blurb underneath it, I'll just read that out. You may never see things exactly this way, but they are very real just the same. We tend to take nature for granted, but within individual moments there's drama of color, light, and shadow playing out that only exists for a fraction of a second. We either see it, capture it, or lose it forever. Maybe it wasn't meant for us to see, or maybe it was. Do you really want to take a chance? Take some time to look around and appreciate what's happening out there. There's magic waiting for you. True. So I think it's about a certain picture. The poem, The Fire Tree, is one of the many poems inspired by the paintings of Igna Street. Her paintings capture nature as it interacts with the light of her own dramatic flare of color. True. So I think, if obviously I'm going to bring it back to being present with what's around you, as I always do. But I think a lot of my favorite poems actually relate back to nature as something to humble us in all its beauty. And I am not a nature boy in any of the sense, but I've come to find myself, whether I'm on a roof or going for one of my drives, really appreciating the countryside, some of the streams that I go to, the long drives, the mountain ranges that I go past. It as corny as it might sound, it's really, really breathtaking, and there's a lot of, you really don't even understand, I don't even understand the ecosystem within it, let alone the fact that it's there and it's continuously flourishing in its own cycle, similar to my life. In our lives, it's a continuous cycle, and we are. It's only when we take a step back and kind of pull it apart we realize how it is formed with all these little intricacies of light and color and drama. I like how they use the word drama in that blurb. Within individual moments, there's a drama of color, light, and shadow playing out that only exists for a fraction of a second. So might as well appreciate it for what it is. And I'm putting back to our lives and how every moment is special, but it's just the way that you look at it. And the magic is there, the lesson is there, the life is there. It's just our perspective on it, and that's a really nice poem. As I'm kind of going through the motions of my work and my life, I think it's important to take a step back and just appreciate it for what it is. As always, be present. All right, good poem, very good poem. Right, throw my hands up, deuces. I will yeah, I'll most likely see you guys tomorrow.